It's me, Andrew. I'm here at Star Cottage Studio. I'm in my bead room here. If you are like, what's Star Cottage Studio? It's our biggest project that we've done here at Allegory Gallery. Yeah, so this is where all of your packages get shipped out of. And also, it is my studio. So I've been working all day today trying to get things ready for Kit-a-palooza, which is a thing that we kind of decided to do at the last minute yesterday. So hopefully you all are enjoying it so far. It's something that we kind of just threw together, but I think it'll be really cool. So each day today, we're going to debut some new kits. I wanted to have some ready, but that didn't really work out as well as I thought it would. So I thought instead we would do kind of a little check in to see how everybody's doing. I have a visitor here at the cottage today. I don't know if he'll say hello or not. You want to see our visitor? Put some thumbs up if you want to see the visitor. I see a couple folks have tuned in. Suzanne, hey Suzanne. Patty, hey Patty. Nancy's watching, hey Nancy. Norma's on. I see a couple thumbs up. We don't really have that many people watching right now, so I don't expect it to be like gangbusters. But yeah. Well, you want to see our they says show us the cat. Who is visiting? Looky here. He was begging and begging and begging to come with me today. So I said, all right, you want to come? Here you go. It's Barnaby. I don't know if we're going to make this a regular thing or not. Probably not, but I thought it would be nice to have a little friend with me today. I was going to bring Babette, but Babette, she's still recovering, so I don't want to stress her out. But Barnaby, he seemed like he's having a good time so far. At first, he's like, "What are you doing with me? Where is this place? It kind of smells like me, but not." So he's like, "This is going to be the Barnaby show." He's like, "I like that sound. I like the sound of that." All right. So he's just hanging out with me while I get work on stuff today. So I was going to bring Gilbert, but he was kind of, he gets a little bit nervous about stuff. So Barnaby came with me. He was begging and begging. So I said, all right, come on, let's go. I surprised William. I took a picture and people were like, he's like, what? Renee says, Barnaby is thinking, oh, there's lots of stuff to knock around. They know better. My cats. Yeah, they do. He says, do I? I says, yeah, you know. All right. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully you all are doing well out there. This won't be tremendously long because I don't really have anything to show today besides just checking in. I did want to talk to folks about if they have any desires for certain kits. I'm putting things together, working on things. Any particular colors or materials or motifs, let me know in the comments and hopefully I can put something together. Of course, if I put it together and you're like, nah, that's not for me, you're not obligated to buy anything. We're just going to have it in the online store. That's allegorygallery.com. And yeah, so that's what we've got going on. So I see Renee said it's stormy in North Carolina. Yeah, so that's it's kind of gray and a little bit chilly today. But not super. It's nice weather. It's not raining here yet, but I can tell that something's happening. So something probably is going to roll in probably tonight. I feel it, but maybe not. Who knows? Hopefully William will get here before the sun goes down. He's at his other job today, so I'm flying solo here at the cottage. And we're gonna get some of the grass mowed a little bit, hopefully. We have a photo shoot on Monday on Memorial Day. So we cleaned, and got everything ready for that. But then, of course, we had extra time. So I spread stuff out again. So we have to clean again. And I've been trying to get some tables here. There are these particular tables that IKEA makes, and they go on the marketplace frequently, so for cheap. So usually they're like $180 retail, but I've been lucky and been finding them for about $40 on the marketplace. And there's I don't really have that many work surfaces here in the beat room, at least, and I need some more space to spread out, and I can't just take up all the floor space. So I've been on the hunt for these tables, and luckily I've been finding them. The only problem is that it's interesting communicating with people I don't know. It's a little bit a challenge, because you're like, oh, when is the best time? And then they're like, any time is good. And then you're like, how about today at 3? And then they're like, oh, except for that time. And then I'm like, okay, well, how about this time? Oh, no, can't do that time either. So it's been a little bit of a challenge to coordinate sometimes. But thankfully, I've got 2 tables. I have one table that I'm going to pick up on Saturday morning at the ass crack of dawn. And then hopefully there's another one that I'll pick up on Thursday when I go into contemporary craft. So we'll see what we've got going on. I see Suzanne said that she's working with bone and wood, also glass and acrylic. So that's fun. Nancy asks, is there a secret for snagging good stuff in the marketplace? I don't necessarily know if there's a secret. I have been pretty lucky, but that's because the stuff that I like, apparently nobody else does. So maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I got the tables. I guess I could flip this around. Diane says a storm themed kit would be cool. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I got the beads. Well, I'll flip this around maybe and show you the tables. Barnaby's talking. Here, come here. Come on. He's like, oh, you put me in this new place and then you're not going to even pay attention to me? You look very golden in this light. I was like, uh-huh. I'm looking around so hard and good. People are like, what's he doing playing with his cat? Well, here we go. You'd play with him too, right? Diane says, hi, by the way. I was watching, but feeding the dogs. So yeah, we've been busy here, or I've been busy here today getting stuff ready for the kits. And it's been nice, but a little bit daunting because there's so much stuff that we want to get posted. So I kind of just have to slow down and bite things off in manageable chunks. Renee says, I knew you would throw humor in there, Andrew. My storage workspace came down to me buying 2 kitchen type drawers and a piece of laminate counter for the top. Worked well. Storage plus workspace. Diane says, keep bringing them to visit and you won't have to worry about mice. I know that he's a little hunter, so that's kind of like ulterior motive is maybe he'll catch something while he's here. Thankfully, there hasn't been any issues lately. Now that it's kind of warmed up, I think they're exploring the woods or whatever they do. But we really don't keep a ton of food and stuff like that around. So there hasn't been too many of the issues. What are you doing? Who wants to go out and sit on the counter, jump up on the counter? I said, you can't do that at home. What makes you think you can do it here? So I'll just hold him for the rest of the video, maybe. He says he needs it. Marianne said that cats need attention sometime. Well, he needs it, I think. He's been begging and begging to go outside. And so I was like, okay, let's go on an adventure. Lorraine says he's handsome. He is very handsome. He's very charming. He had issues with his lungs, which we think of as actually, he had some growths in his lungs, but we think that it's kind of a thing that he's probably had his whole life, and we really didn't notice it until lately. And it's probably asthma. That's I didn't know that cats could have asthma, but I guess it makes sense. So every once in a while, he'll work himself up, and he'll start coughing. But so far, he's been good here. So I don't know. We'll see. Nancy says, show me the tuxedo behind you, please. So I think you're talking about these Indonesian carved statues. And that's, we have those in the store sometimes. Renee says, maybe there is a snake or two keeping the mice away. Maybe. I doubt it. At least not inside. I haven't seen any evidence of any snake activity inside, but there could be some outside. You know, we are in the woods, so there's that. Teresa says, I thought it was Kit-a-palooza the first time I saw it. Me too. I was like, well, I like kitties, and Babette, she's it's definitely influenced some of the things that we've offered in our shop lately. So Kit-a-palooza, maybe. But let me turn this around and you'll get a sneak peek of my bead room. It's kind of a mess because I've been making kits all day, and we're trying to move stuff around, of course. And it's always interesting until, like, in my mind, I'm like, I need to do this thing. And then move stuff in, and then when it gets here, it doesn't look right. So we have to move it again. So we'll see. All right, let me move this around. All right, so here is the back camera. You can see my lighting set up. And then, so I've been trying to get the beads so that I can see them. And then this is a flat folder or a flat file that I'm going to put my artwork eventually. Here's that table, one of the tables I was talking about. I would try to say the name. It's from IKEA. They're just pine tables. But there, it's like Jokomoko or something like that. So, and then you can see the bead. Hey, don't go up there. And then some more of the bead room. It looks oddly dark in here today, so I don't know what's up with that. The lights are on, believe it or not. And so lots and lots of beads all over the floor. So this is the bead room. This was going to be the retail space. Oh, look at him. He's going to show off for the camera. Oh, wow. And then we cleaned up in here. This is a new shipping area. And then here's a little hangout spot for the couch. And then the fireplace, or the pellet stove. And then the creatures. More of those tuxedo cats. And then this is my studio. But y'all have seen this before. My books. I need to clean up in here. Diane, she hemmed our curtains. So that's very exciting. Look at that. Whoa, they actually fit. I was tucking it underneath for a while. And then, let's see, the mower. And I started refinishing that butcher block table. Ooh, it's chilly. So I started refinishing it, but it's been raining so much, so I didn't really get a chance to do that, finish it. So it looks like a little bit of a mess. And then eventually that's going to go in my studio. Oh, I added this so that I know if somebody tries to come in. But yeah, so we've just been working pretty hard on getting everything ready. And then there's my face collection. Diane says, I'm happy you can go back to not feeling like the neighbors are watching you. This is correct. I was like, I feel like I'm on the people are watching me. And you can't really see out of it. Like when the cottage is lit up, you can see inside the cottage, but you can't really see outside. So yeah, that's a little bit I was like, I don't know about this. So I can get back to work here. But yeah, so this is the new shipping area. This is where Barb kind of hangs out and packs orders. And she was here earlier today, so packing, packing, packing. And then, yeah, so not too much has changed. I guess this has changed a lot, actually, because this room was filthy. It was from the whole floor was covered with stuff. And so we moved that around and got everything kind of set up. All right. Well, if you have anything that you want me to work on with the kits, let me know in the comments. And we'll see if I can get it done or not. All right. I'm going to this is a really quick one, and we didn't really talk too much, but I didn't want to not stop on. I always like to stop on and say hello. We've been working super hard, so hopefully, it pays off. I guess it does. It's already better than it was, which is always nice. But yeah, so let me know in the comments if there's anything that you would like me to make into a kit. Diane requested a storm kit. So I'll probably whip something up. I would show you a sneak preview of some of the stuff, but I'm still working on things. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So, yeah. Somebody said, Terry said, I would like a tutorial on how to use sequins in jewelry. They seem so delicate. Well, there's a lot of different things you can do with them, and it depends how many you have of them. I collect vintage sequins, so I have lots of them. But there are some fun ways that you can incorporate them and add color and texture to your designs. So maybe if I get around to it, I'll pop on and do something on that. Yeah. All right. Cindy says, thanks for the tour. Looks great. June says, wonderful, magical, creative space. Thanks. We're working on it. It'll be even better soon. We're still moving some furniture over in lighting and different things like that. And so it takes a little bit to get things settled, you know? I feel like you can have like really good ideas and then try to do them, and then sometimes they don't look right. So, I'll just have to play around. All right. Well, I will talk to you all later. Hopefully, you all have a great night. And I'll try to, maybe we'll pop on tonight after some of the kits get put on the website. So keep an eye out for that. It will probably be later because William's still at his other job. But he should be on his way home soon. So maybe after he gets back, then we'll do a little kit thing, a little kit reveal. But all right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.